right, Michelle.
We are all glued to our technology, right? Well, the new movie, Men, Women, and Children, follows the story of a group of high school teenagers and their parents as they all come to grips with the fact that no one is immune to the social change that has come through our phones, our tablets, and our computers. And we're really excited because joining us from the movie is actress Judy Greer. Welcome to Emotional Mojo, Judy.
Hi, thank you for having me. I love how you put that. It was really beautifully said, your description of our movie.
It's true. No one's immune. We're all doing it, right? We got to show everybody at home a clip of you, a scene of yours from the movie. Let's take a look.
I am keeping my daughter safe. And of course, I can teach all of you how to do the same.
I have installed a camera in my daughter's brain and a 7-digit PIN code on her vagina.
We got 6 new subscribers today. You sure you're comfortable?
Yeah.
You know what I find so interesting about this, Judy, is that the movie, yeah, it focuses on technology, but it's also a timeless story. You've got the coming of age, dealing with marriage, being a parent. You know, it's all things we've all dealt with. It's just current now. And you play Donna Clint, and you have a daughter who we just saw. Tell us a little bit about your character and the relationship between the two of you.
Well, I'm a single mom. My daughter, her father is not a part of our lives anymore. He actually never was, and so I'm hustling. I think like all parents, not just single parents, but I think all parents can attest to like how hard it is to raise kids in this day and age. And it used to be before social media and everyone having cell phones and these whole other lives on the internet that you had some kind of idea of what was going on in your kids' lives. Now there's like 7 different lives they could be leading that you wouldn't even know about. My character's put together a website for her daughter, who's an aspiring actress. And my character feels like if she controls the message, her daughter will be safer. But she kind of really, I think, straddles the line of what's appropriate and what's inappropriate to put on a website, and then she definitely crosses it, and she has to deal with the consequences of that. And I think that, you know, when you establish certain, I should say when you don't have boundaries with your kids and then you try to start to establish boundaries, you know, that can be really tricky.
It's kind of that whole, do I be the friend
or
do I be the parent issue people, you know,
right.
struggle with.
And I know, you know, it's hard, and I'm a stepmother. I have 2 teenage stepkids, and it's hard sometimes because you want to relate to them and you want them to feel comfortable with you, and you think if you put on the friend hat that they will confide in you more. But I think that can get really problematic. I especially learned in this movie, but I've seen too in my own life, like, you know, it's important to be a parent. That's what kids need.
Now, this movie addresses a ton of different social issues because we follow a lot of different characters. So there's anorexia, infidelity, everything that's happening on the internet. What do you think is the hardest issue to tackle when it comes to teens out of all of those?
I mean, I might change my answer every day if you ask me that question every day, but I think right now the thing that I'm thinking about is the self-worth that they find through different various forms of social media, how many followers they have on Twitter and Instagram, how many likes they get for a picture that they post. I think that's something that I find really problematic, is that they're measuring their self-worth by followers, by likes, and it's all sort of, you know, I thumb through and like all my friends' pictures sometimes, you know, I don't think a lot about it.
Yeah. Well, I want to thank you for joining us and for sharing the story with us. A great cast, quite the ensemble, so thank you. And you guys, just so you know, Men, Women, and Children is in theaters now, so make sure you check it out. Thank you, Judy.
Thank you for having me.